Adding tens plus tens. Okay. What else? Oh, the number gets bigger. Oh. See, all I want them to do is to tell me patterns. What patterns do you see? And the kids can tell me anything they want. I just want to know what patterns do they see. So far what we've done is we've had this practice activity where the children added their facts, just to practice their facts. Then we went through the process of setting up a problem using large numbers and using manipulatives. And then we started breaking things up, having kids work into small groups. And then eventually I have them keep an organized record. And then eventually I ask, what patterns do you see? The next step is after a while the children have solved these problems, they tell me that, oh, I think I know how to add these numbers, large numbers, without the use of manipulatives. And that's when I then ask the children, so what hypothesis do you have for adding large numbers without manipulatives? And this is where the children now show me their step-by-step process of what they do. And they tell me what they do. And the children have to demonstrate to me what they do. So they might come and say, well, if I'm adding the number 324 plus 627, first I add the ones. But there's 11 ones. That's too many to write. So what I have to do is I have to do this. So I have one left, I have ones over here, but then this little mark tells me how many tens I have that I made an exchange for. So now these tens, I add the tens now. Plus 2 plus 2, 10, equals 4 tens plus 1 more makes 5 tens. And then I add the hundreds. 300 plus 600 equals 900. I said, oh, isn't that interesting? Show me another one. And they might write another problem. And all I want them to do is tell me their steps that they're going to do to solve the problem without using manipulatives. So 9 ones plus 8 ones is 17 ones. I might put one mark up there to show that I made an exchange. 5 plus 7 equals 5 tens plus 7 tens makes 12 tens plus 1 more 10 makes 13 tens. That's too many to write, so I have to show that I made an exchange. 400 plus 600 equals 10 hundreds, plus 1 more hundred makes 1100. And so my answer is 1,137. So the kids have to show me that this is how they think they're going to solve the problem without the use of manipulatives. Once a pair of children or a group of children tell me this, then I give them a challenge to test their hypothesis. And I have them test their hypothesis by having them work in groups. Again, it could be 4 kids usually, where I have one child add the problems using their hypothesis. Then another child will tell me, oh, they're going to check their answer by using the manipulatives. A third person might check the answer by using a handheld calculator. And the fourth person could be the person who just checks everybody's work. And that's the process of testing their hypothesis. And then they take turns doing the various activities. One person might now be the one who uses the manipulatives, another person uses the calculator, another person does it by hand, and the other person checks. So they all take turns. And it's up to the children who then determine when they know that their hypothesis absolutely works. Once they know that their hypothesis always works, that's the end of the testing of the hypothesis, and now the students are ready to go and do the next step, which is to do the practice activity. And that's the end of the math lab approach.